How to start a pig farm, continuation. Pigs are produced outdoors or indoors, with outdoor production the lower cost option for new pig farmers. Before starting a pig farm, it is vital to research your market, find out what type of piggery system you want and how you are going to put your research into practice. After researching the farming system, research your target market, types of pigs, herd performance, estimated sales. After that, you will then have to research how you are going to start the business. Are you buying an existing business or start one from scratch? Estimate demand. Make an estimate of the type and number of customers who might buy your products to ensure that your pig unit is as successful as possible. This is particularly important if you are looking to add value to the animals you produce by selling directly to the public. You may find that a large proportion of your sales will be trade sales. Your trade customers may include national supermarket chains and other large food retailers, meat processors and abattoirs, retailers and caterers. You might find that joining a producer group or cooperative is the most effective way for you to sell to large organizations.
If you plan to sell direct to members of the public, either through your own outlet, at a farmer's market or in some other way, try to establish if there is enough demand in your area for meat sold in this way.
If you are planning to sell a large proportion of your produce through local retailers and catering outlets, consider carrying out a survey of those businesses to find out what sector of the market you should aim for. Talk to prospective customers to establish the type of produce that is popular. For example, you may find that some cuts of meat are more commonly purchased and that added value items, such as joints ready for cooking prepared with herbs or a marinade, sell very well. An example of this is pulled pork, which has captured the public's imagination. You may also find that free-range and organic produce is very popular, as well as anything that is particular to your region, such as the breed of animals or the way meat is cured. There are two main types of pig farming in Ghana: indoor production and outdoor production. Indoor production is becoming the most sought-after business in Ghana, whereas the outdoor type of pig farming is slowly dying out. The most common breeds of pigs in indoor herds are large white and landrace crosses and hybrids of these. Indoor pig herds are kept in a steady warm climate. They are either breeding herds or feeding herds. The breeding herd consists of sows and their piglets, before they are weaned, and boars. Once the sows are around 6 or 8 months old, they are mated with the boar or impregnated using artificial insemination. After giving birth, the sows generally feed their young for 3 or 4 weeks until the piglets are weaned. The piglets are moved to separate pens where they remain until they reach a weight of about 30 kilograms. Feeding herd is the term given to pigs being fattened to slaughter weight. Many pig farms have both a breeding and feeding herd. On a farm with both types of herd, the piglets that have reached around 30 kilograms, known as weaners, are moved to rearing pens until they reach their slaughter weight of around 90 kilograms. Outdoor herds are still in the minority in the UK, but numbers have grown rapidly in recent years. As outdoor pig farming tends to be less intensive, it requires less capital investment, so is attractive to people starting up. Outdoor pigs are generally part Duroc, a breed that is hardy enough to withstand fluctuations in weather conditions and temperatures. In outdoor herds, the sows are typically housed in corrugated huts, known as arks, and have field access. The majority of the piglets produced by sows in outdoor herds are fattened in indoor rearing pens. When you make financial forecasts for your pig unit, it is important that you use realistic estimates for the physical performance of the herd, including making an allowance for the death of a certain percentage of your animals. When you are making an estimate of your sales income, you need to take into account the price you will receive, bearing in mind that pig prices can fluctuate significantly from one year to the next. The quantities that you will be selling, the number of pigs per year, or the volume of pork cuts and other pork products if you intend to process your animals to add value. For bigger profits, consider your own experience, or lack of it, unexpected levels of mortality amongst your animals and lower than anticipated numbers of pigs raised. The question thereafter is, should you an existing business or start from scratch? Buying an existing business brings about existing customers. The business will be known to the community and therefore the level of branding will be minimal. The business will have regular sales, stock, and experienced staff. But before you buy, you need to try and establish why the business is for sale. For example, is the owner keen to retire or is there another personal reason for selling up? Are the animals deceased and dying off? Is the owner in debt? In recent years, many small pig farmers have left the industry as they have found it increasingly difficult to break even. Do your due diligence to ensure there are no hidden reason why the business is for sale. Your market research into the sector as a whole will help you to establish whether or not the owner is selling because he or she can no longer generate enough income from the business. This may not necessarily deter you. You may be confident that your proposed method of pig farming will be successful regardless of the previous financial results achieved by the vendor. But buying a business can be a hazardous, expensive process unless you have the right skills and experience on your team, including legal and financial know-how. Establish a genuine trading and financial position, so that the price you pay for the business is not too high. However, when starting from scratch, you will be in the driving seat. You are starting afresh with the recent market research. After the research, you will be able to brand your company the way you see fit. Modernize the business to suit the locality and yet, be flexible enough to satisfy the wider community. Although you may lack experience due to the company being new, you can employ an experienced worker that will guide you weather the storm as the business grows. The price of starting afresh will cost you less financially but could cost you more with Tim Vertical Bar E. It may take you time to build the business up and running. It may take you time to find buyers and brand yourself. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share the video. See you in my next video.